What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Alex, and today I am back with another video for you Marvel nerds. Today I'm gonna be ranking these MCU movies. As you can see, I already made like my own customized list. I put the GOAT, Elite, Good, Fun but has problems, and so garbage, just absolute garbage, and haven't seen. So yeah, these are the stuff I have not seen. I have not seen I Am Groot, Echo, the Guardian of the Galaxy like holiday specials, and whatever the hell this is. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rank these movies. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts and everything on why I ranked them, where I placed them. So yeah, we're gonna start off with the first movie, Iron Man. The first Iron Man. The first Iron Man was elite, bro. It was elite. We got the introduction of Tony Stark, man. Obi was a good freaking villain. Just the suspense and everything, like the way how Tony Stark got his powers and everything was just so unique. The love story with him and Pepper was good too. But yeah, I mean, this was the first introduction to the MCU. It was amazing. It was elite. I loved it. I loved Iron Man. After that, we got The Incredible Hulk. A lot of people hate on this movie, but I liked it, and I thought this actor that was playing the Hulk was good, honestly. The Incredible Hulk, though, man, and I'm pretty sure it's like the only like Hulk movie we got. I'm gonna say it's good. It's nostalgic to me. I remember watching this movie in theaters, and like the scene where all the soldiers are in that factory, and we get to see the Hulk for like the first time was just amazing, man. But yeah, it sucks that this actor got pulled away. They recasted a new actor, so we never got to see this guy ever again. But yeah, I mean, I just love the ending scene too, where the Hulk fights the other big guy. I forgot his name. But yeah, that fight at the ending was so freaking cool too, man. But yeah, this was the only Hulk movie we ever got, and probably the only Hulk movie we're ever gonna get. I mean, we do have She-Hulk, but we'll get into She-Hulk. But yeah, we got the Incredible Hulk. Next up after that, we got Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2, I'm gonna say it's a fun movie, but it has problems. I feel like Iron Man 1 had way too much hype, and like it kind of lost. I feel like Iron Man 2 kind of just lost that hype to it. I mean, I did like the introduction of War Machine. Seeing War Machine was a good introduction. And how can you forget Black Widow? We finally got to see Scarlett Johansson. As Black Widow. Yeah, who doesn't love Black Widow? Anyways, the villain was man, I forgot his name. The villain. The guy that freaking loved his bird a lot. He was like, oh, what my bird? The Russian guy, I think he was. I don't know what he was. But yeah, that villain, he was okay. I thought his powers were kind of trash, honestly. He had like those little ropes or whatever. That was like electric ropes or something. I don't know. The villain was weak. He was weak. But yeah, I feel like Iron Man 2 was literally just an introduction for Black Widow and War Machine. I really don't think the plot was that good. But it was a fun movie either way. The action was good. Next up after that, we have Thor now. Okay, Thor. Again, Thor was fun. Thor was a fun movie. We finally got to see oh my god, bro. I literally forgot Thor's home freaking planet. This is driving me nuts. Asgard. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, we finally got to see Asgard for the first time on screen. It looked so freaking amazing. Asgard looked amazing. The only thing I like about Thor, honestly, was Loki. I feel like Loki carries every Thor movie but Ragnarok. But like Loki's character is just amazing, man. Yeah, Natalie Portman was okay. I didn't really care too much about that though. Yeah, it was cool seeing Odin though. Odin is a freaking badass. I like Odin. But yeah, I think Loki just carries it. But again, the action sequences and everything, just the way how the movie looked in general looked so cool. But yeah, it was fun, but it has problems. So yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. Next up, we have Captain America. Now, I have no idea where I'm gonna put Captain America. I'm debating between either elite or good. I'm gonna say it's good because I'm gonna say it's good. I'm gonna just say it's good because we finally got to see like the first like MCU movie that was like that's held in like the 1940s. I mean, I like watching like World War II movies and stuff. Like I'm a history nerd when it comes to like stuff like this. So, like I love seeing its place in World War II. Agent Carter was good. The villain, Red Skull was good. But yeah, I mean, it was a good introduction. Honestly, I thought Captain America was a good introduction. But yeah. What are we getting after this? The Avengers. We are now entering the Avengers movie. And what else can you say, man? It's elite. The Avengers movie is elite. I remember watching this movie in theaters when it first came out. It was so freaking cool seeing all of these superheroes come together. The villain was Loki. I mean, yeah. What else can I say? It was the first ever like superhero movie where we got to see like all of them together. That's pretty much all I gotta say. It's elite. Okay, we got Iron Man 3. This is my personal opinion, honestly. It's just my personal opinion. I'm gonna say Iron Man 3 is good. I think Iron Man 3 is better than Iron Man 2. Now, the reason why I have it there is because I like the villains. I thought these villains, they were scary and so freaking powerful, man. First of all, these are fire freaking humans, man. And I like the little like plot with like Tony and the kid. I thought that was pretty cool, But yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't think this movie was too bad. I didn't think Iron Man 3 was too bad at all. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there at the good spot. I'm gonna put it right there at the good spot. That's just my personal opinion. A lot of people disagree, but guess what? I don't give a crap. I really don't. Anyways, next up after that, we got Thor: The Dark World. Thor: The Dark World is the GOAT. It is the best MCU movie ever, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you exactly why it is. I'm just kidding. I don't have a reason for it. I really don't have a reason for it. It's garbage, bro. The movie's so garbage, man. It was completely boring. The plot was boring. I didn't really care about Dark Elves too much. It was such a slow-paced movie. Thor is just a boring character. I didn't really get much out of Thor in this movie. The only man that is carrying these Thor movies are Loki. That's it. Loki was the only guy I was interested in because, like, first of all, we all know he's like, we never know if Loki's gonna be good or bad. He switches around a lot. He turns on his brother a lot. But that's what makes Loki such an amazing character, man. I mean, he'll literally that's just what he does to you. So, I mean, but that's pretty much it. If Thor: The Dark World was to come out in this current era of the garbage MC movies that we're getting right now, it'll probably be up here in the good list, in my opinion. But yeah, we got Thor: The Dark World. Now, after Thor: The Dark World, okay, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. A lot of people think this movie is the GOAT, and you know what? I won't even be mad at you if you think this is the best MCU movie of all time. I would not like disagree with you at all. I think it's really good. In my personal opinion, though, I don't think it's the GOAT, but it's really good. This movie's gonna go elite, and I think it's gonna go first, right in front of Iron Man. I'll put the Avengers in front of Iron Man too. You know what? Let me do this. Actually. I'm gonna start kind of ranking these. We'll put Captain America in front of the Hulk, if it lets me. Yeah, Iron Man 2. Actually, we'll put the Hulk there. Iron Man 2 can go there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. Yeah, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This is a perfect superhero movie, man. I just love the suspense in this movie, man. Like the CGI and everything, just the action sequences where you see just Captain America and the Winter Soldier fighting and everything was just so freaking amazing. Um, Literally, the suspense is what makes the movie so amazing, man. We saw Shield freaking turn on Nick Fury and Cap. I mean, no one was expecting Shield to ever turn on him like this. I mean, it was just amazing. You could see Bucky returning again with more suspense. Bucky is back, and no one expected him to be the Winter Soldier. And Black Widow, at first, I thought Black Widow was just a freaking boring character. Don't get me wrong, I love you, Scarlett Johansson. I love you, man. But I didn't really care too much about you in like the previous MC movies. But when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I freaking love Black Widow. I think she's an amazing character. So yeah, that's gonna go at the lead. And again, like I said, if you think this is the GOAT, I would not disagree with you. What else do we have? Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is good. It's good. Oh no. You know what? We'll put it Guardians of the Galaxy is elite. Yeah, it's definitely elite. And I'll put it right in front. I'll put it in front of Iron Man. I think I love Guardians of the Galaxy more than Iron Man. Guardians of the Galaxy was like the first like humor. I guess I'll say probably like the first like humor MCU movie that we've ever got. Freaking Star-Lord is hilarious. I mean, Chris Pratt as Star-Lord is just freaking amazing. We got Batista, man, playing. We got Batista in there. We got Groot, Rocket, all of these amazing ass characters, man. Zoe Saldana is there too as Gamora. I mean, you have a really amazing cast. We got to see glimpses of Thanos too. Thanos did appear a few times in this movie too, so it was pretty cool seeing Thanos. But nah, man, we just got to know all these characters, and it was just so funny. But like seeing like all the action sequences and everything like outside in space was so freaking cool. The villain, Ronan, the villain. I thought he was good. I thought he was a good ass villain, man. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is elite, man. The first ever Guardians of the Galaxy movie was elite. I'll put it right there at elite. After that, now we're getting Age of Ultron, man. I mean, it's another great movie, man. Every Avengers movie is just so freaking elite, man. I loved Ultron. Ultron was again a great ass villain, man. We finally got to see the introduction of Wanda and Quicksilver. The only thing I disliked about this movie is that they killed off Quicksilver, man. They killed him off. I thought Pietro was funny in this movie. He was pretty cool. So it sucks that we lost Quicksilver and that we couldn't see him more in the MCU. We do see him in X-Men though. We see him in X-Men, but in the MCU, we never saw Quicksilver ever again in the MCU. And we also saw the glimpse of where Captain America actually did pick up Mjolnir. Like he lifted up Mjolnir a little bit. So they gave us a little teaser that Captain America is worthy of picking up Mjolnir. So yeah, I mean, Age of Ultron again. Every Avengers movie is good. Okay, every Avengers movie is gonna be elite. It's not even a debate. Okay, after Avengers, I'm gonna just say Ant-Man. Was good. Honestly, I think I've only watched Ant-Man once, probably when it came out in theaters. I do remember seeing Ant-Man fighting against Falcon on top of the Avengers building. I don't remember much from this movie, man. Honestly, I don't think it's bad though. I don't really hear any bad reviews of Ant-Man. Ant-Man's a funny guy though. He's a funny guy. Seeing his powers are cool. Honestly, I don't think it's a bad movie. Honestly, I really don't think it's a bad movie. But yeah, we're gonna put Ant-Man on the good. I don't think I've ever heard any bad reviews on Ant-Man, so we're gonna put it there at the good. I really don't remember much of this movie. I'm gonna have to do a rewatch of Ant-Man because I barely remember stuff from that movie. Anyways, yeah, we'll put it at the good spot. Now, Again, another Captain America movie, man. I'm telling you, man, these Captain America movies are just so freaking good. I feel like Captain America has the best trilogy in the MCU. It's not even a debate. Captain America has the best movies in the MCU. And again, like I said, if you think Civil War is the GOAT, I would not disagree with you. I'm gonna put it there. I think I love Civil War more than the Winter Soldier, honestly. Civil War, we finally got to see some superheroes going against other superheroes, which is so freaking amazing to see. You got to see what kind of stuff they can do against each other. Pretty much like the villain was a man that lived in Sokovia. He just wants to see the Avengers fight each other because of what the Avengers pretty much did in Sokovia, which was like the plot and everything was just so freaking amazing in this movie. The action sequences, again, like I said, we got the introduction of Spider-Man. We got the introduction of Black Panther. I mean, yeah, man, there's not much I can say about Civil War, man. It's a freaking great ass movie. We got the suspense at the end where with Iron Man finding out who killed his parents. I mean, yeah, it was such an amazing ass movie, man. It was so sad too, honestly. I don't know why, but this movie was sad for some reason to me. Just like the ending in general was just sad to me. Just seeing Iron Man and Captain America fighting each other was just so sad to me, honestly. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's elite. It's elite. Okay, now we got Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange was good. Doctor Strange was good. Just seeing Doctor Strange doing his freaking all of these like magic tricks and everything that we see in there. The story of like how like he couldn't use his hands anymore, and he just started using the mystic of arts and everything. And yeah, I mean the villain was good too. I can't remember the villain's name, but he was a good villain too. The black guy, he was the villain. But yeah, Doctor Strange. It was a good movie. What is after Doctor Strange? Guardians 2. Again, another. I think it's a good movie. I don't think it's elite, but I think it's good. I think Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is better than the second. Doctor Strange was better than Incredible Hulk, so we'll do that. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. We got to see Peter's like dad, who I wasn't even expecting him to become the villain at all in this movie. I was not expecting that, so that shocked me. But yeah, again, just in general, like the CGI and everything. The fight scene at the end with Star-Lord and his father was just so cool. But yeah, Volume 2 can go there. Again, another funny, good humor. Yeah, they can go right there at number 2. I mean, on the good list. Okay, Spider-Man, No Way Home. Sorry, is it Far From Home or Homecoming? Homecoming. It was good. I think it was good. It was good. Spider-Man, I mean, who doesn't love Spider-Man? I feel like every Spider-Man movie is just good in general, honestly, man. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero growing up, so I'm gonna be biased here. I don't think it was a bad movie. I just love seeing Spider-Man. Every time he's on the screen, I love seeing him. We also got to see Iron Man on there too, so the jokes in the movie are a little bit cheesy, but I feel like Spider-Man does say a lot of cheesy stuff anyway, so it makes sense. But yeah, we'll put him there on the good. We'll put Homecoming there on the good. Thor Ragnarok is one of the greatest MCU movies of all time. Again, it is gonna go up in the elite spot. Finally, thank God. This new director came in. I cannot remember his name, but he came in. This was a whole like new Thor. This was a whole new Thor. This Thor Ragnarok is nothing like from what we've seen previously, man. There was just more humor. That was like the main concern with Thor, is that we needed to see more humor. We got the humor, but we also got a good villain. We got to see his sister, his sister come and play, which she was such a total badass too, man. Just seeing her and like, yeah, just seeing her there on the screen was amazing too. The CGI and everything on Asgard was so freaking good. Yeah, we're gonna put it right here. I think we're gonna put it right behind the Winter Soldier. Yeah, we'll put it right behind the Winter Soldier. But yeah, Thor Ragnarok, again, I loved it. We got to see the Hulk too, Bruce Banner. Yeah, man, Loki, just finally Loki is actually good again, I guess. Loki became good at the end, so that was good to see. But yeah, Ragnarok, man, thank God that director came in, man, because he finally, I think I literally fell in love with Thor a lot once I saw this movie, man. I realized like Chris Hemsworth was actually like a really good actor once I saw this movie, man. So yeah, Elite. It's gonna go there at the Elite. Next up, we got Black Panther. Rip, man. Rip Chadwick. Rip. It's Elite too. Again, great plot. Seeing Wakanda was so freaking cool. But again, the villain, which was his cousin, he wants to take his place on the throne because of what happened in the past when he was a kid. But yeah, man, just the fight scenes with seeing Black Panther versus Black Panther was just so freaking cool. Yeah, it can go there. I love the soundtrack too. The soundtrack on that movie was so freaking good. So yeah, it can go there on the Elite spot. Black Panther on the Elite. Okay, now, the moments you guys have been waiting for. And yeah, you might disagree with me, but guess what? I don't give a shit. I really don't. Infinity War is so garbage. It's complete dog shit. It's garbage. Come on, bro. I'm messing with you. I'm kidding. It's the freaking GOAT, bro. Infinity War is the GOAT. Name me one superhero movie where you see the villain win. And where, like, the movie ends with the villain smiling and victory. I can't even name a movie like that. I can't even name another movie besides Avengers Infinity War with the villain winning, honestly. This is the freaking best superhero movie, the best movie in the MCU. Not even debate. I mean, just seeing Thanos' journey trying to find these stones was just so freaking cool. And we've been waiting to see Thanos for the past freaking 9-10 years in the MCU, and we finally got to see Thanos, and he beats the hell at the Avengers, bro. The Avengers had no chance of taking on this guy, man. That's exactly what I love to see in these MCU movies. I want to see a super badass villain, which is Thanos. Thanos is him. He is him. He has that aura in him, bro. It's just, yeah. It was so freaking cool seeing Thanos in this movie, and yeah, it's the GOAT. Infinity War is the GOAT. So yeah, we'll put it there. After Infinity War, we got Ant-Man and the Wasp. You know what, dude? I don't know why, but I'm gonna put it on the good. You're gonna hate me a lot for this, but I'm putting it there at the good because I just love seeing Ant-Man for some reason. Every time I see Ant-Man on the screen, he just I don't know, he just makes me laugh, bro. But seeing the main purpose of this movie was they have to go back on the quantum realm to find the Wasp's mother. So they go on the quantum realm, and they try to find his mother, or his girl's mother. So I mean, that was a cool story, honestly. But yeah, I mean, just the humor with Ant-Man and everything is just so funny, which is, yeah. Again, I know these Ant-Man movies have a lot of hate, but I kind of like him. So yeah. What else we got? Captain Marvel. Garbage, bro. This might be the worst MCU movie in throughout the whole franchise. That might be the worst one. Captain Marvel is such an important character in the comics, and you do her wrong in the movie, bro. It's not. I don't know if it's because of Brie Larson. I don't know if it's because of Brie Larson or the writers, but dude, I don't know, man. The movie was so boring. The plot was a mess. The CGI was so bad too, man. The CGI was awful. Dude, I literally fell asleep for like 15 minutes in the theater when this movie came out, dude. I was getting bored. It was not. She was such a boring character, honestly. She was just such a boring character. I didn't care about her friend either. Monica Rambeau, I think that was her name. I didn't. Yeah, it was garbage. It was garbage. I'm sorry, man. Okay, finally we get the last movie in the Infinity Saga, which was Avengers Endgame, and it can go up here on the Elite. I will move it up here though, behind Ragnarok. I think Ragnarok, Civil War, and Winter Soldier are better than Endgame though. Put Iron Man last, Avengers Ultron there. Yep. Avengers Endgame again. I mean, it was elite. I mean, it was just amazing seeing all of them come back together at the end. I love the whole time travel and then go back in time. It was sad. We saw a lot of deaths, but that's why I put up there in the league, because usually we don't really see that many superheroes die, but in here in Endgame we see them die, and when I shed a tear, I think the movie is good. Whenever I shed a tear, when Iron Man died, I shed a tear, bro. I mean, dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, just the whole plot and everything was good. It was a fun movie. It was a fun, sad movie. But yeah, it can definitely go. It deserves to be on the elite spot, man. It deserves to be there. After Endgame, we get Far From Home. It was good. I mean, I feel like every Tom Holland Spider movie is good, honestly. Far From Home, it was a good movie. We see Mysterio. He ended up becoming the villain, and at the end, he tells everyone that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. So, yeah. I mean, Far From Home was good. Far From Home was good. Okay, now we're gonna start heading into some shows now, and this is when I feel like once we started heading into shows, I think that's when Marvel just declined. But there are some good shows out there. For example, I thought WandaVision was good. I liked it. We'll put it up here in the good, man. We have we're not even getting that much space up here. I don't know if I can put more room up there. Can I put more up there? Yeah, I can. Okay, we got enough space. Anyways, yeah, WandaVision was good. Just seeing Wanda's story in this movie, just her missing Vision and everything. She created Vision in this fake world, just so she can raise a family and everything with them was cool. The villain, which was Agatha, that was totally unexpected. There was a lot of suspense. That's what I loved about WandaVision. There's a lot of suspense in there. Oh, I don't know what I was gonna say now. Okay, so in WandaVision we saw Pietro, Quicksilver, but we saw the Quicksilver from X-Men. So seeing that actor that played Quicksilver in X-Men was a shocker to me. When I saw that while watching the show, I was like, bro, are they really gonna bring in the X-Men? I was getting excited. I'm like, I think they're gonna bring in the X-Men now, because I love X-Men. I love X-Men more than MCU. In case if you didn't know, I love the X-Men way more than MCU. So as an X-Men fan, I was so hyped that they were finally gonna have these two come back together. But what happened? Nope. It was just a Pietro that the Agatha Harkness created. It was not the same Pietro from the X-Men movies, so that sucked. But yeah, but other than that, I thought it was still a good show. Falcon Winter Soldier, I didn't really like it, but you know what? I thought it was a fun movie. I thought it was fun. I just thought it was kind of a little bit boring too. I really disliked seeing the freaking fake Captain America. I hated all that. I don't know, but I really love the fight sequences though, especially the ending where they fight, um, like the super soldiers that they were. I guess. I mean, just seeing those super soldiers fight against Bucky and Sam was pretty cool. So it was a fun movie, but again, it has problems. I just thought the plot was going too slow, the story was going too slow, and everything. It was a little bit boring, man. And the whole idea with this guy, Captain America, this fake Captain America coming to play was just dumb. I don't know. I didn't like that. Okay, Loki. Again, I thought Loki was another good show, especially the first season of Loki. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put Loki up here. Okay, yeah. We're running out of space in the good spot, by the way. Loki was good though. Loki was a good show. We got to see the introduction of the TVA. And we got to see the introduction of Kang. However, we are not going to see Kang ever again. It was a total waste. We're not going to see Jonathan Majors anymore. Yeah, I'm not going to get into much of that topic with Jonathan Majors, but yeah, we're not going to be seeing him anymore. But yeah, Loki finally, it pretty much told us that, we're going to be seeing a lot of multiverse stuff now in the next upcoming MCU movies. So yeah, but I thought Loki had a good story to it though, so yeah. Looking good. Black Widow was garbage too, bro. Again, this was another movie that I just fell asleep in the movie theaters, and I'm pretty sure this movie got delayed by 2 years or something because of COVID. It was boring though. I didn't really care about Natasha and her family, and I don't know, man. I just thought this was more like a filler movie, because I know this pretty much happened before, or I think it happened before Infinity War or after Civil War. Yeah, it happened after Civil War because Natasha was on the run. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't really care too much about Black Widow. It was a boring movie. I fell asleep in the movie theater. What If? Okay, I didn't even know we had What If on here, but yeah, I have seen What If. It's good, man. It's good. I just love seeing these other versions of the characters, and What If. I mean, yeah, there's nothing else for me to say. But just the visuals and everything and the images just on What If looks so freaking good too in the show. Finally, okay, Shang-Chi. Elite. Shang-Chi is elite, I just want to know why, especially right now in the MCU, why are we not getting any more Shang-Chi movies? When I first saw Shang-Chi, I was like, okay, guys, I think the MCU has a little sub here, because my God, this movie was amazing. I think Shang-Chi completely saved the MCU, man. This movie right here saved the MCU. I thought, okay, you know what? If they continue using this guy more in the MCU, then yeah, MCU can definitely go back up top. But no, they're not even using him anymore. I don't even know if we're ever gonna see him again. I honestly have no clue if we're ever gonna see him again. But anyways, yeah, just the whole idea with him and his father. He goes back home and he's fighting his father and everything. It was just the whole fight scene and everything at the end was just so freaking cool. But yeah, man, Shang-Chi can definitely is definitely such an elite movie. I loved it. You can go. We had Hawkeye after that. Yep, we had Hawkeye. You know what? I thought Hawkeye was pretty good. I watched every episode during the winter, and I just thought it was good. I liked Kate Bishop. I thought she was good. I love Haley Steinfeld. Who doesn't? It was cool seeing Hawkeye return again. We got to see Kingpin, which was so freaking cool. I love Kingpin. If you're a big Spider-Man fan, then you know who Kingpin is. I mean, yeah, it was cool seeing him. We saw Natasha's sister come out. She has beef with Hawkeye or whatever, but it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I don't think it was too bad. A lot of people hate on this show, but you know what? I don't think it wasn't too bad. After that we got Eternals. Oh my God, this This might be the worst MCU movie I have ever seen in my life. Saw this in theaters. But what's crazy is that I wasn't even like falling asleep in this movie. I fell asleep. I fell asleep in these two movies, but in this one, I didn't even like fall asleep, and I had my eyes open the whole time, just waiting for something good to happen. But by the time the movie was over, nothing good happened, bro. I was not invested in any of these characters. Nobody. I've never even heard of any of these heroes. I just hated the whole story with like, oh, the Eternals could never they could never interfere, while the Avengers were fighting Thanos, because that's not their purpose or whatever. Bro, like, get the hell out of here, man. You guys definitely could have helped out the Avengers when they needed help, but yeah, my god, the Eternals was a mess. I hated it, bro. A lot of good actors though, man. We had freaking Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, a lot of good actors in this movie, but dude, they completely blew it, man. Next up we got No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm gonna say it's good. I'm gonna say No Way Home is good. No Way Home was probably the most anticipated movie of in years, honestly, because everyone before the movie came out, there was like hints and everything on the media, like Andrew Garfield might return, Tobey Maguire might return. So yeah, there was a lot of like this movie was anticipated a lot. There's a lot of hype going into this movie, and yeah, I was excited too. Don't get me wrong. When I first saw this movie in the theaters, I was like, yo, this was the best thing I've ever seen, because we saw them back. We saw Tobey back. We saw Andrew Garfield back. We saw all these old villains back. Green Goblin, all of them. We saw all of them back. Electro. It's a good movie though. It was good only because of the cameos we got. Pretty much. That's it. That's why it's good, because of the cameos we got. Okay, after No Way Home, we got Moon Knight. Moon Knight was also a good show. It was also a good show. Did I say earlier that a lot of these MCU shows were gonna be garbage? I think I take it back. I think I take it back. But we haven't even like dove into the other MCU shows that I hate though. So trust me, we're gonna be seeing some crappy MCU shows that I have not ranked yet. But anyways, yeah, Moon Knight is good. It was good. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness was fun, but it has problems. It was fun, but it has problems. It was cool seeing, like that horror aspect, by Sam Raimi, who directed this movie. It was like pretty much like Wanda was freaking tearing up people, bro. And the reason why I say it has problems is because, dude, we didn't see the movie. The title of the movie is called Multiverse of Madness, so you would expect to see a lot of freaking multiverse stuff going on in here. We barely saw that much multiverse stuff in here. We didn't even see a lot. We did see some cameos again. We saw freaking Fantastic Four in there, with Mr. Fantastic. We saw what's his name, Black Bolt. I think that's his name. And of course, we got Charles Xavier. We got Charles coming out, but then he died. Freaking Peggy Carter died. All of these characters died. It was a waste. That I was so disappointed that Wanda freaking killed all of them off like that. But yeah, that's why it has problems though, because of those reasons, man. But again, it was a fun movie because the fight scenes and everything were so cool with Wanda and Doctor Strange. Yeah, I mean, I feel like every Doctor Strange and whenever we see Wanda and Doctor Strange, it's gonna be a fun movie no matter what. Simple as that. Miss Marvel was garbage, bro. I don't even know why I watched this. I think I only watched Miss Marvel because I had nothing else to watch, honestly. I feel like this actress though, she has like a lot of like potential to be really good in the MCU, but again, it was just so cheesy. I feel like it's just more like a kids like sitcom or something. I don't even know, man. And the villain was garbage. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but she's not the girl. She's not too bad. She's not too bad. But again, the plot and everything was just bad. I didn't really care about the story too much. So yeah, we got Thor: Dark World next. Again, another garbage movie, dude. They made Thor like a joke in this movie. They made him like a freaking clown, bro. Okay, the director did amazing in freaking Ragnarok, but he thought doing it like with more humor would make it even better. No, bro, it was so freaking cheesy. The only good thing I liked about this movie was the villain played by Christian Bale. Was it Gore, the God Butcher? The God Butcher. Yeah, the villain was good though. But and I hate that he died. That he had to die quick. And we really didn't get to see much of him. But whenever we saw him, he was terrifying. Whenever we saw him, but other than that, that was it, man. He was the only guy that carried the movie. And this movie also proved to me that how important Loki was in all of the Thor movies, honestly. Because, like I said, Loki carried these movies, man. I have Thor ranked higher than this, and I have Thor. I think Thor: The Dark World is also better than this because Loki carries those movies. But yeah, we're gonna put it there. It's dead last, honestly. Actually, you know what? No. Eternals is dead last. There we go. Eternals is dead last. She-Hulk. She-Hulk again was garbage. I didn't care about the story. The villains were not really like that good. The only thing that I cared about seeing was Daredevil. That was it. Ant-Man. Quantumania, bro. Quantumania was garbage. As someone who really loves Ant-Man a lot, I gotta say this movie was garbage, bro. I hated the story. I hated the story, and I hate the way how like you have Kang the Conqueror, who's supposed to be the next main villain. He barely beat Ant-Man. He barely beat him. Ant-Man pretty much beat him and killed him, even though he didn't really die, but he kind of like killed him in this movie. But yeah, man, I mean, no, dude, Quantumania was so garbage, dude. Now, again, I was literally falling asleep too in this movie. In the movie theater, I was falling asleep in like the first like 20 minutes. It was again so cheesy and everything. The CGI was awful. When they were in the quantum realm, the CGI just looked so ass. I hated it. But yeah, it can go there on the garbage spot. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I really like this movie. I think this movie's elite. I think Guardians of the Galaxy might be an elite movie. This might be. I think, you know what, dude? I might have to say this is my favorite one of the whole franchise. This might be my favorite one of the whole franchise, honestly. I'm gonna put it right in front of. I'll put it right here. I'll switch these two, cause man, I really like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We got the backstory of Rocket, which is something I've been waiting to see, and dude, it was so sad. The whole backstory of Rocket was so freaking sad. I like the scene where they go in that one planet and you see animals. Animals are like literally they live lives like us. Like they live the life of a human. You just see animals driving cars and everything. It was just so funny, but it was cool. The villain was cool too. It was like a big farewell at the end, pretty much, to the cast, because this is probably the last time we're ever gonna see all the Guardians together. It was a good like farewell movie, kind of, But yeah, I liked it. I think it was definitely the best in the whole like franchise, honestly. After that, we got Secret Invasion. I'm gonna put Secret Invasion in the fun, but has problems because I do like the whole aspect of like of the Skrulls. I like the idea of like how the Skrulls go to Earth in disguise, dressing up as humans. I do like that idea. However, dude, the story was just going way too slow. I didn't think the villain was that good, honestly. It was just a really slow paced movie, man. But the fight sequences and everything were so freaking cool, which I did like about Secret Invasion. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I just didn't think it had a lot of hype to it. It was pretty boring, man. It was too boring. The plot was going nowhere. Honestly, it was going absolutely nowhere in this movie. It's gonna go there. Loki. I started watching like the first 2 episodes of Loki season 2. So I'm just gonna put in the haven't seen only because I didn't finish watching it. I'm only like on the first 2 episodes. Wakanda Forever was it was good. It was a good movie. I don't think it's better than the first Black Panther though, but it's a good movie. It was a sad movie though. It was definitely a sad movie. They paid like tribute to to Chadwick Boseman because he died and everything. So it was a sad movie. But you got to give credit to the writers, man, because they lost their big star, and it was not. It was still good. It was still good storytelling in this movie. But yeah, it was good. I didn't think it was too bad. The Marvels was bad, but whenever you see Captain Marvel, man, it's just gonna be a bad movie, man. She's just such a boring character. I don't know, man. This movie definitely lost a lot of money in the box office because my God, it was just so bad. What if can go up here too? What if season 1 and season 2 were both good? They can both go up there. Oh, look at that. We got Deadpool Wolverine. I don't know if I should. You know what? I'm not gonna give this movie a ranking because I will make an X-Men tier list soon. So I'm not gonna rank this one yet. I will make an X-Men tier list soon though. So I'll just leave it down there for now. Okay, guys. So this is my official ranking of my MCU movies. Just let me know down in the comments if you agree with this. If you agree with this or not. But like I said, this is my personal opinion. Some of these are probably not in the correct order. I'm like super tired now. I'm kind of tired. I kind of want to go to sleep already. But yeah. Let me know if you agree with this tier list or not. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.